Alright, so this video is about going to Kalahari Resort during COVID-19. Is it safe or not? I'll share some clips that I got from being there over the weekend, and I'll let you know how I feel. Some of the clips don't portray perfectly because I didn't feel like filming around everyone, but I'll let you know. Alright, so the first thing I noticed when I got to Kalahari is the lobby's actually pretty clean. Everyone seems like they're following the proper precaution, you know, glass at the registers, everyone's wearing their masks. So far, that part, everything seemed clean, looked pretty good. Get up to the rooms look very clean, maintained. They got hand sanitizers at the elevators. They have outside like on the hallways, they got hand sanitizer. So they're definitely follow their precautions, right? That portion of the whole area that they have. One thing, man, the pillows are super terrible at that hotel. The most lumpiest, hardest pillows ever. So I would recommend bringing my own pillow. So when it comes down to the water park, we got there around 12 o'clock. We got to the water park around 1 on like Saturday. So as soon as we got there inside the water park, we noticed that it appeared that there was no social distancing. There was a ton of people everywhere. It didn't seem like there was any form of limit on how many people can go in the water park. The bar areas, they have bars. The bar areas are really crowded. The tables next to each other, it didn't seem like there was tables pulled out, spaced out at all. No masks at all. Now some of the sitting areas, like along those pools and everything, they seem like they maybe they pulled one table out from each, maybe. But for the most part, there wasn't a lot of social distancing in there. The jungle gym area for the kids, where they got slides and spray nozzles, and you go up to steps and you can go down slides, and the big bucket that they have, that is like a COVID super spreader, it seems. There's 1,000 kids in there, no limit on who can be on there. They're running past each other, talking, screaming. It's like chaos. So you know, so far we haven't gotten the virus, so it's been 4 days. But the other thing is, so the next morning on Sunday, we wanted to get to the park right when it opened. So we got there at 10 o'clock, and that was like the most perfect time to go. There was like no one in there. People were still, I guess, sleeping in, and so we had a lot of the stuff to ourselves. Around 12 o'clock, it started filling up again, and starting getting crowded. I got footage that I could put in at the end so you guys could see how crowded. Now, some of the footage that I realized that to us, it seemed more crowded in person than it did on camera. Like, it felt that way, maybe because we haven't been around a ton of people in a while, but on camera it doesn't look as bad. Now if you zoom in to some of the footage, you could see that some of the bar areas and some of the pools, there was a lot of people like near each other. We try to keep our distance from everyone. That's what we recommend. We didn't really talk to anyone. We would just keep our distance. If it got too crowded in a certain area, we kind of just leave and go to the next area. Now, the other thing is the arcades. They have really cool arcades, almost like Dave & Buster's. We went down in the morning before we went into the water park, and it seems like the arcade's open all night. But I can only imagine how crowded the arcade gets. There was no one wiping down the machines after someone got off them. And at night, I can only imagine it getting super crowded down there. And even though I did see people wearing masks in the arcade areas, we went in the beginning where there was no one. If you watch the footage, there's like almost no one in the arcades in the morning. And my son, he's only 3, so we wanted to play just a few games. So I recommend, my real recommendation is, if you are in high risk and you're scared of getting the virus, I do not recommend going to Kalahari Resort. We were surprised. I mean, we were like, this is it. We're going to get it coming here. Obviously, we kept our distance and we wear a mask in the lobby and going up the elevators and the hallways and everything. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if 50% of the people who went there got the virus. Really, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you go in the morning, if you leave right before the rush gets there, you could probably be alright, kind of safe. But for the most part, I don't recommend it during COVID if you're really trying to be safe. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like the video if this was helpful. And subscribe so you can see more videos like this.